Joining me now is New Jersey Senator Robert Menendez. He's a member of the Senate Committee on Energy and Natural Resources. He's also the chairman of the Democratic Senate Campaign Committee. Senator, good to have you with us tonight.
Good to be with you, Ed.
Do you have a response to Mary Landrieu? Is she talking about you? Did you show enough concern for Katrina? And are you trying to shut down the oil industry in the Gulf? A lot on the table tonight, Senator. We need you to answer to this stuff.
Well, let's talk about the oil industry. I won't shed any tears to raise the liability cap to $10 billion when BP made $5.6 billion in 3 months, the first 3 months of this year. When the entire top 5 oil companies made about $25 billion in the first 3 months of this year. I think that they should follow the rules that all of our mothers taught us when we were growing up, that when you mess up, you clean up and you pay for it. And that is in essence what we're trying to do by my bill that says, you know, let's stop the big oil bailout prevention by making sure that we raise the cap, that they become responsible for their liability and responsible for the consequences.
Okay.
You know, everybody keeps saying about, yes, they're going to be responsible for the cleanup, but the later part, what happens to the commercial fishermen, what happens to the shrimp fishermen, what happens to the coastal communities?
That's a great and fair point, and I think you're spot on, but I think you're shortchanging them personally. Not taking a shot at you, Senator Menendez. You know, we're on the same team. I'm a liberal, but $10 billion? That's pretty much chump change to the oil industry when they make, well, what'd you say, $5.6 billion in the first quarter? Heck, they're in business for less than a year to take care of a spill that's going to throw the ecological system right on its ear. I mean, it just seems to me, well, why not unlimited? Why is it at $10 billion?
Well, you know, what we figure based upon previous experiences, that's about the right figure, and it's $10 billion per incident per company. And in this case, not only do you have Big Oil and BP, you have Transocean, who is the driller here. You may have others that are involved. So as far as I'm concerned, you know, when you add all of the liabilities together, you've got the type of money that can actually make people whole at the end of the day. And as it relates to, you know, I'll just simply say, and I have a, you know, respect for Mary Landrieu, but simply to say that, look, after Hurricane Katrina, I was in the House of Representatives then. I led the effort to have a commission on Katrina so we could find out what the Bush administration failed the people of Louisiana. I led efforts with the Congressional Black Caucus, and I continue to support those efforts when I came to the United States Senate. One thing has absolutely nothing to do with the other.
Okay, Senator, good to have you with us tonight. I appreciate your time.
Good to be with you.
Robert Menendez from New Jersey.